Let's talk about why Swedes either get up really early on the first Sunday of March, bundle themselves into the couch and drink blueberry soup, or go on a 12-hour adventure on skis.
Oi! My name is not Sven, it is Martin, yeah.
Yes, what we're talking about here is Vasaloppet, the Vasa race, which is a long-distance ski race in Sweden on the first Sunday in March. It was introduced in 1922 and it is a 90 kilometers or 56 miles, if you may, race between the town of Sälen and the town of Mora in the state of Dalarna in Sweden. It is the oldest long-distance race in the world and also the one with the highest amount of participants. The origin lies with Gustav Eriksson Vasa, who tried to convince the people of Mora to start a rebellion against the king, who was the Danish king, Kristian II, or as he was called in Sweden, Kristian the Tyrant. The reason was that Christian had invited the aristocracy of Stockholm into a big feast, which ended up with the Stockholm bloodbath. He killed them all. But the men of Mora were not convinced of Gustav's plans, but they later changed their mind because rumor has it, Kristian was gonna raise their taxes. They then sent out their two best skiers to catch up with Gustav, and they did so in Sälen. The race, however, goes in the opposite direction from Sälen to Mora. The race passes many classic places on the way, such as Smågan, Evertsberg, Oxberg and Hökberg. At these stations, the participants get to drink blueberry soup, which has become synonymous with the race. And me and my wife, we are those kinds of people who bundle up in the couch in the early morning and we watch the race, covered in blankets, and we drink blueberry soup, and we are not alone. This is a thing that a lot of people watch. But these stations also have another function. They have the rope. The rope is something that's drawn across the tracks when it's realized that the participants will not be able to make it to Mora by 8:15 at night. So if you get the rope drawn in front of you, you have to terminate the race. The record time for the race so far was set in 2012, 3 hours, 38 minutes and 41 seconds. At the finish line in Mora, the landmark sign says "I fäders språk för framtids segrar", in our father's tracks for future victories. And at the finish line, two important people await the female and the male winners. For the male winner, a kranskulla awaits to hang a victory laurel wreath on top of him. And for the female winner, a kransmas awaits. A kulla is a dialectal word for girl, and a mas is a dialectal word for boy in Dalarna in this place. In the week leading up to the race, several other races are held, such as a women only, a night race, and youth races, as well as open tracks. The race has been cancelled 3 times in 1932, 1934 and 1990. It was almost cancelled in 1986, because this was 2 days after the assassination of Swedish Prime Minister Olof Palme, but instead of cancelling the race, they held a silent moment among the 10,000 participants before the race. When it comes to sports, it's one of the highlights of the year, although I am not a skier myself. I've been on skis once and probably, I don't know, never again. I prefer bundle myself up in the couch with my cat and my wife, drink blueberry soup and enjoy watching the race. But to you, brave souls out there who defy the logic of logic, Godspeed, good luck, and let's hope Stanislav Wreček wins. Because he never wins. Thank you for watching this video about the oldest long ski race in the world. It's a Swedish tradition, it has blueberry soup in it, and people get excited, and I hope you did too. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you the next time you click on one of my videos. Bye!